Since the accident, Carol and the kids have had to live with relatives because the family has nothing.
My children have lost so much. They lost the house in the fire. They lost two people that mean the world to them, their father and their oldest brother, who they looked up to. I do worry about my children. They need a place where they can call home, and they don't have that. And they haven't had that for a year.
When Carol first met Thomas, she knew she found her knight in shining armor. They soon got married and welcomed their first son, Mark. Within the next few years, the Girards became a happy family of 7.
My husband taught me how to be very strong.
Tom and Mark had a relationship that was close. They are the two that were the rock of our family, actually.
Tom and his oldest son, Mark, valued the bond between father and son. Together, they learned and practiced chivalry. They went camping, and they paid tribute to medieval customs like sword fighting and archery.
The concept of the knights was, charity and courtesy, because that just goes with chivalry hand in hand. And it's so important to teach this so that the boys can learn to respond, not just here, but everywhere else they go in the world.
Tom and Mark and Carol and the Girards pretty much give their shirt off their back no matter what. If someone needed help, they went out and helped them.
Both Mom and Dad taught all their kids to give back to the small, tight-knit community of Voluntown. Then, just last year, disaster struck while the family was volunteering at their church fundraiser.
911. There's a fire on Pennington City Road, Voluntown, Connecticut. There's smoke coming out of the full roof of the house.
We were at the firehouse doing a fundraiser for the church. Everything was fine. And they says, well, the house down the street, there's smoke coming out of the roof. Well, my husband and I look at each other and say, that's our house.
An electrical short in the wiring started a fire in the family's kitchen. In a matter of minutes, the entire house was engulfed in flames.
I saw huge flames come out of my brother's window. All I kept thinking was, I am so glad my brother wasn't in his room.
We lost 50% of the house to fire. The other 50% of the house is lost to water damage.
After the fire, we were living in tents and then pop-up trailers. And then my dad found this rental home. And so we were really excited because we could, finally be normal of some sort.
We were moving actually on July 1st. On June 30th, my husband came home from work and asked the kids who wanted to go swimming.
Tom decided to take Mark, Lucas, and Hannah out to a nearby lake. With his youngest daughter on his shoulders, Tom swam out about 100 feet from the shore. All of a sudden, he started struggling in the water, and Hannah began to scream.
Hannah started screaming bloody murder, so I told Mark to, go see what was going on to see if they're okay. I saw Hannah struggling. I saw Mark's hand pushing Hannah to shore. And then I yelled for help because I didn't see him.
I am at Green Falls, down by where the people swim. There's a little boy screaming.
Car 53 paramedic unit's been dispatched.
He went under to get his father, and he never came up.
Firefighters desperately tried to rescue them, but when they did, it was too late. Hannah survived, but both Tom and Mark had drowned.
We went to the hospital, and that's when they told us that my dad had passed away. So we went to see my brother, and it was like he wasn't even there. And then the nurse came over and turned the machines off because he wasn't there anymore. And all that went through my mind is, they were our family. What's gonna happen to my family?
Mark went down after his dad, but he would not have come up without him. And I do believe that they were meant to go together.
Since the accident, Carol and the kids have had to live with relatives because the family has nothing.
My children have lost so much. They lost the house in the fire. They lost two people that mean the world to them, their father and their oldest brother, who they looked up to. I worry about Hannah because she thought she actually choked Daddy so he couldn't breathe anymore. We had to tell her no, and I only found that out 2 weeks after. I do worry about my children. They need a place where they can call home, and they don't have that. And they haven't had that for a year.
Man, do they need us?
This is gonna be a tough week, bro.
These guys have been through a lot. And Mark, what a hero kid, man. We can't change what's happened, but we can help these guys kind of move forward. So what do you say?
Can we do that?
Absolutely.
Bring it in, people. Are you with me?
Yes.
Well, then let's do it! Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good morning, Girard family! Carol, Hannah, Adam, Jacqueline, and Lucas, wake up and come on out here! Hey there!
Oh my goodness.
You okay?
It's been a rough road, it really has. But I have 4 of my children, and they keep me going.
What's been the hardest thing for you?
Seeing her go through really hard times and not being able to look to my dad or my brother, but having to look to us.
You know, these 2, the smaller ones, were there at the time. And actually, my husband was carrying Hannah in the water, and she had a difficult time. But Lucas there, he has his moments, because he saw them take him out of the water. I know, you miss Dad, huh?
Just want you to know, ma'am, I'm so sorry to see what happened to you guys and to lose something like that. We can help you this week and kind of start to move forward. And it sounds like the way things are right now, you guys could really use that.
I think so.
Yeah. When we got out of the windmill, I saw the whole community, and knowing all those people were able to help fulfill my dad's dream for us was unbelievable. It was a true blessing, and my dad and brother would be so proud of everyone.
This week, it really is about you guys finally being able to move forward. And I know that if Tom and Mark were here, that's exactly what they would say to you. And I know there's no way to replace what's missing.
Right.
But what's behind this bus was built by this entire town with love. And it is a place where you guys can finally start to heal. So what do you think? Should we move this thing?
Yes!
Here we go. You guys know what to say. Say it with me. Bus driver, move that
When we saw the bus move, it was like, this can't be happening because this is the greatest thing in the world that can happen to anybody. Every corner that you looked at in the old house, it wasn't a good feeling. We had a lot of great times in there, but it was being covered up by all the charredness, all the smoke. But now this house has given us a way that we can move forward. We finally have a place to heal. This is the castle that Tom wanted, and it is a place that we can call home.